Alrighty. Should be live. Should be live at this moment.
Oh.
Are we?
Live online?
Yeah. Are we? Can you tell?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Wonderful.
We're going.
Okay. Well, I suppose I'll wait until somebody shows up to start going over the best stuff. I will, I guess, do some introduction. Hello everyone that might be watching. I'm Stone Magnet. I haven't been on here for a really long time. Been very busy with just work and life. Not in a great way, but not in the worst way, I suppose. And I'm here with one of my very best friends, Mr. Urodov, who you may be familiar with as well.
It's me. I'm here.
Yeah, he is here just to make things more interesting, and I'm hoping make it easier to digest. Like if I find something really crazy and freak out about it, you know, there will be avenues to understand things that I wouldn't think to ask, you know?
Oh yeah. I've got the questions.
The, you know, sort of angle that we've got here isn't ideal. I apologize for that, but it should be still okay for what we're doing. Which is live surgery on air.
Oh, that's why we're looking down at the table.
Surprise.
Well, now I have all kinds of questions.
See, I knew it would be good to have you on. Alright. Do we have anybody in here? Is anybody watching? I don't have the page up or anything. I can't.
Yeah. We got viewers. You
Okay,
kidding me?
sweet. Hi, everybody.
Let's go.
Oh, great! It's Mike. Yeah, if you're in here watching, please leave a comment.
It's Mikeo, our good friend Mikeo.
Me, Mr. Me.
Mikeo Miami.
All right. So what I've done here today, I got 2 boxes for anybody following the Cable 2 Discord channel. Join if you haven't. You can get updates about everything we're doing and just generally be a part of a wonderful community. And thank you, Mike. I'll get to the action soon. So I have 2 halves, actually, of 2 different booster boxes. Reason being, I had to, with Kiki, open up half of the boxes that I got. So I had a Dimension Force box, which is a booster that came out about 3 months ago, and I've got this brand new, came out today, Power of the Elements box. There's a lot of hype around this. Reason being, so every time a set of cards like this comes out and a new ban list is released, that's basically the start of a new format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is what we call it. But this is going to be more than the start of a new format. This is supposed to completely redefine the meta of the game at high-level tournaments, because the new cards that are in this pack are so much more powerful and efficient than cards that came before. So it's going to be interesting to see how this impacts us versus Japan. Japan gets everything about 3-6 months earlier, and for them, the sprite cards that you're going to see out of here have just been ridiculous, totally dominating at tournaments.
So is it not, it's not like a fundamentally new mechanic? These things just like power creep everything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now what it looks like is, we don't know yet. This just came out today. So we'll see what actually happens. It has been said before. that like certain cards or whatever were going to just like destroy the game, and then nothing happened. So but what it looks like now is a lot of the best decks out there are going to be half that deck that used to exist and half this new stuff, half this new engine that gets put in here, which is called Sprite.
Sprite.
It's the Sprites. And so, we are looking for...
Is that an archetype?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And so we're going to be looking for really rare, expensive copies of those cards. To be frank, I'm not a tournament player. I can't even get anybody to play with me online or in person. So what I care about is the value. Some of these cards go for $100, $200, as you'll see once I start looking at the values down on TCG Player. And I want to sell those for stuff that people are going to be trying to get rid of because the format change is going to be so drastic. So I'm trying to like shark out people that think that they're going all in on Sprite and tier limits, which is another really powerful set of cards that's coming out of this. Yeah, Sprite, you'll see. And so that may be almost enough of an introduction, but at the card shop, I was able to get a very nostalgic bottle of Jones cream soda. If you haven't tried this stuff, you need to. It's unlike any other cream soda. It does not taste like any cream soda that you have ever had. It actually tastes like cream in a soda, but like imagine that that's the most amazing thing ever instead of like vaguely gross.
Sounds good.
It's so good.
I'm sold.
Yeah, I cannot even explain how good it is. And so I was psyched that I was going to be able to like have that here too, to like drink at the same time. So you'll notice there is no Konami official wrapping on this. That's pretty much if you get a product, if you order it online and it has no wrapping, you're screwed. You got fucked real bad. So for people that do enjoy that, I did take a video. Because, again, I had to open them and split them up. So I will go ahead and play that for you all real fast. Come on. Please play. Ah!
Oh.
Okay. Hello, Twitch. For reasons I will explain later, I need to go ahead and open these up right now. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do that without turning the phone off. This is take, 2 or 3 or something. So I wanted to go ahead and cut this open so I can get a grip on the film. There we go. So this is for the Dimension Force pack. Just one-handed, it's really fun. It's a cool way to kill a couple of minutes on stream. Okay, got this open. It's okay, I'm just gonna do one box. One-handed, one box. I'm just one man. Alright, I'll pull that back. Alright, and so I'm just going to go ahead and play this up to the camera on stream. Alright, so hopefully that was satisfactory. I'm sorry I didn't catch the other one, it was kind of a pain. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and open up one of these packs and see if we can get anything fun, cool.
Take a look inside.
Yeah. Alright, so one thing I've always liked about these is, check this out. It opens up like that, and then you've got a sweet display. I love these. So, you tell me, you can put a poll up if you want, or you can just tell me, do we want a Power of the Elements or a Dimension Force pack first?
Oh, let's Let's make it a poll. Let's make it a poll. Alright. I'm sending the poll now. Let's go.
Oh god, this soda's so good. It's really like nothing else. So much nostalgia. Yes, it does. I was just earlier talking about how their cream soda was unlike anything else on the market. And when I was like 10 and 11, I used to get a bunch of this stuff.
Looks like they want Dimension Force.
Sweet.
Poll's
Okay.
almost over. Yeah.
So, Dimension Force, I have spent an embarrassing amount of money trying to get the cards out of this set that I want. What they're called is it's the Therion archetype. We're pretty much guaranteed to get some Therion cards out of this, but in particular there are two what are called secret rare, which means that they're going to be really sparkly cards. One's Regulus and one is Borea, and they run for anywhere from $60 to $200 right now. Lily Borea is less expensive at $15, but I am not willing to spend that much on an individual card. So we go down the gambling rabbit hole where we hope that we make enough money to like kind of get it back and try again. It really is gambling.
Oh, yeah.
And I just wanted to make that clear. Feels really stupid. I don't like gambling. I can't stand to go to a slot machine or play poker or whatever. This is the closest I'm willing to come. Some may say this is worse. I don't. At least I get game pieces at the end of the day instead of insane debt.
Yeah.
So,
Grease it up, though. Let's go.
alright. And so, let's see what we've got. We've got a great card from the Predaplant archetype right here. I'm probably not going to look up the value of any of the common cards. They usually go for, you know, between a penny and $1. So, got one of these. We've got a Mad Mauler. Wish I could make this a little bit sharper. Is that good? How can I do this? Sorry, I'm trying to, like, with the camera angle, maybe not the best in the world. There, that's okay. So yeah, we've got Mad Mauler. We've got Parasomnia Pillow. It's cute. It's got a little magic taper in it, psychic taper. We've got Crow Tengu. And what did we get? We got Curse of Dragon, the Magical Night Dragon. So this is less of an archetype and more of like a single card that they tried to build an entire like deck or strategy out of. The Curse of Dragon and well, it used to be like Buster Blader, like several other like classic old ass cards that aren't good on their own, and they know that, and so they're trying to fix them with other cards. That doesn't tend to work because card economy is the name of the game in Yu-Gi-Oh! And so when you're adding more cards into something, that doesn't fix it. That makes it less convenient. And so if you can't do stuff fast, it's a death sentence. So this card is nostalgia bait. This is for Yu-Gi boomers who want to see their old favorite stuff from when they were a kid made into something that is almost usable today. Can't blame them.
Yeah.
I think it's cool because when you're playing with friends, you can play by your own rules. You can say you can't use the top meta decks. You can use something that will be fun for this, you know? So I appreciate looking out for the casual audience as well. We've got
Plus, it's shiny.
Ancient Warrior Saga, Deception and Betrayal. Wow, that really is epic. Can't see the art great on that one. There's a dude on a horse and a guy with a whip. I might go ahead and pull that one up, just because can't see what's going on. Did me focusing on the page here mess up the stream? Can you see the page?
The page. Oh, yeah. It says Power of the Elements. The cards everybody wants from whatever, right? Yeah. We can see it.
Okay, good. So, Ancient Warrior Saga appears to be this set of magic cards. And so I was trying to get like maybe a better view of the artwork, since that's one of the best parts, really.
Yeah, we love the art in Yu-Gi-Oh!
The art rocks. So there you go. That's a much better view of it. Pull that back down. Alright. Then we've got Ancient Warriors Savage Don Ying right here. And if anybody wants, I can just do that with any card. I can go ahead and pull it up and show you the art a little bit better. If you have any, if Urodov, you have any questions, chat, you have any questions about what these cards do, you want me to read it off to you, talk about it some more, I totally can. I know a lot about the game, can talk about it however much. So, got Predaplant right here, the predating plants. They're dangerous plants. This one is Ambulo Melodies. Ambulo Melodies. I think it's some sort of like, it's kind of hard to say. Some sort of reptile that has a big plant coming off of its back. Let's take a look at that too.
Nice.
And so we can see, like, the average price is like fucking 6 cents. It's nothing. But it's very cool. So we got one of those. And then we got a dude in armor with huge mace. Morningstar. Whatever. That is the Heroic Challenger Morningstar. Hey, it is a Morningstar. How about that? Okay, what's next?
Heroic Challenger Morningstar.
Alright, we're doing Power of the Elements. By the way, please check my swag, my drip. My Hot Couture right here. Highly recommend having a monkey on your wrist all the time. It's dope. Okay.
It's really sick.
Gotta remember to do the camera parts on camera. Very sorry about that. Alright, we've got Morphtronic Scanning. So, it's a scanner. No, it's not. It is a 3D printer. So, the Morphtronics are like real world, like usually stuff that you use for convenience, like cell phones and stuff. Tronic Scanning. And I guess it makes sense to scan in a model and then, you know, make it.
I see. I suppose that could be logical.
See? It's a 3D printer. So that's
Nice.
okay. So that, and all these cards are brand new to me. So I'm going to be pretty interested in checking them out. So this is Gunkin Sous Ship, Shari Red, and if you can't tell, that is fish. That is a lot of fish. So, in Yu-Gi-Oh! There are a bunch of cards that are just like inanimate objects or concepts given life. So I'll read.
Yes.
If you don't mind, I'll read the effect of this one. I'll kind of go over the attributes and all that. This one's 4 stars. It's fire/aqua, which is a very rare typing, so you could make some potentially funny stuff happen with that. And its effect reads: this card's name becomes Gunkin Sous Ship Shari while it is in the hand, deck, graveyard, or on the field. And so the reason that all of that is important is that you cannot have 3 or more than 3 of the same card in your deck at the same time. And so cards will specify that their name changes in particular places, and you can't have like 3 cards that all share the same name, even if it only becomes its name by effect in the same place. So you have to kind of be careful about how you put these in your deck and where and when you use them to make sure that you don't wind up disqualifying yourself by having too many of the same card in your deck or in the wrong place. You can only use the following effect of Gunkin Sous Ship Shari Red once per turn. You can reveal 1 other Gunkin Sous Ship Shari in your hands, special summon this card from your hand, then you can apply the following effect. Special summon 1 Gunkin monster from your deck except Gunkin Sous Ship Shari, but negate its effects, if any. Then, special summon from your extra deck 1 Ixies monster that mentions that special summon monster's name, using that monster and this card as material. This is treated as an Ixies summon, not a special. It's got, do you have anything to say about that? Or any questions? It's a lot.
That's pretty arcane.
I
don't know.
I know, exactly.
Yeah.
So, reading that off, it's got everything. It's got all the confusing shit that I can imagine it having. It's got probably 100 questions baked into its description. I completely understand what to do with it, but I imagine it truly was gibberish to...
A thing gets treated as another thing, and you can also, you're just allowed to say if a card mentions the name of another card, that's just a condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
It gets wild, but I believe that it's very rewarding to learn about this stuff, and I want to go ahead and just like on my very first time online talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I want to say that most content creators for Yu-Gi-Oh and that kind of thing are, I would say, probably intentionally negligent about explaining the game, because I guess it's one of those things where when people learn a bunch of stuff, they can get real indignant about the knowledge and not want other people to have it, which is the dumbest thing you can do with a game like this, where you need people to play in order for it to be fun. So I'm not happy with the sort of resources for learning about this game that there are, and I would love to, like, currently, one of the things I think is just so gross that I see a lot, there's just a bunch of people that want you to pay like in excess of $100, $200 an hour for coaching on Yu-Gi-Oh. Which is absurd. You should be welcoming people into your game and your hobby with open arms, and spend as much time as it takes to help people get what's going on, because you love the game. So, there you go. That's how I feel about that. All for a ship. All for a card that's a ship with a bunch of fish on it. There you go.
Seems kind of weird. Weird card.
Alright. The most distant Deepest depths.
Well, what the?
There you go. We've got space. It's this is a field spell card. So either player, a lot of people are used to there's only one field spell on the card. Since Master Rule 4 or 5, I don't remember exactly when it changed. I wasn't playing competitively at that time. Both you and your opponent can have an active field spell card because they have become very integral aspects of supporting an archetype. So one of the things Konami has done to try and like bring old cards back to life is give them support through this, where you can play a field spell card for that archetype, and then it just like solves a ton of the problems that they had. So if it was like, if it's like it gets summoning sickness or something stupid that they used to give it, not literally that, but the same basic comment, can't attack on the concept, can't attack on the turn that it's summoned, or if it like dies at the end of the turn, just like other, they used to make middling cards have ridiculous penalties on them. They don't do that anymore, and so they'll release like field spell cards that make the cards stop doing the bad thing, essentially.
Nice. Yeah, but that's crazy. I didn't know that they made it so that when you play a field spell, it doesn't bonk your opponent's field spell.
Yeah.
Off the field.
And really, I mean, once you start playing that way, it should have been that way. It's way more fun that way. It makes them. At the very onset of the game, I guess it made sense to have stuff like that, but pretty quickly it didn't, and so.
I mean, yeah, that's probably like what all the early field spells are designed with in mind, but I don't know if they were that good anyway.
That's the funny part. They usually weren't. There's a couple of exceptions. Like Necro Valley was pretty crazy, and it still kind of is because it prevents all card effects that interact with the graveyard at all from working. And that's still insane. So, like, one of the most powerful kinds of card at the moment, because you're trying to accomplish so much on every turn, is Floodgate stuff. And so, and the other thing about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that the way that a lot of people will describe it, I'm not sure if I'm in love with this, but it is basically true. The graveyard acts as like a second hand for you, because there's so many graveyard effects, and there's so much stuff that cards can do in the graveyard, or allow you to banish them, or whatever, after.
Oh, that absolutely makes sense. I mean, like, even the banished zone, I mean, couldn't that kind of function like that, or is there just not enough,
yes.
like...
No, they're absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, like, if you just think about it from, like, a basic, like, kind of numerical perspective or whatever, like, your cards are all buried in your deck, right? But if you can just pull a few of them out, either they could be more accessible in your graveyard or banished zone, whatever zone is in your hand.
Absolutely. There's another new place called, well, you have your extra deck instead of your fusion deck now.
Yes.
And there's another thing that can happen where cards will go face up on top of the extra deck. That's a pendulum mechanic, and we're not going to get into that if I don't have to, or if somebody doesn't want to. This is what a pendulum card looks like in my Abyss Actors deck, which is my main deck. It's all pendulum stuff. People really love that, and by love that I mean want to strangle me. So there you go. That's a little bit about the current use of field spell cards there. We've got Branded Expulsion. Oh shit! Yeah! Hey, look at that. I wanted this fucking thing so bad. So there it is, our first secret rare card.
Ooh, what is it?
Hard to see.
Branded? No, which one is it? I've got the delay here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know the delay was that bad. Here, let me put the card right here so it can be seen. Very excited. I really, really wanted one of these. Okay, let me bring that up.
This one is what was the level of rarity?
Let me make sure I didn't screw up my camera. Secret rare.
Secret rare.
And
Secret rare.
what that used to mean is that they literally would not publish the names of the cards, and when you got them, you'd be like, is this fake?
Right. Nice.
Now it's just like a rarity type. They just got a million names for them, you know, they correlate with whatever. Of the Deep Beyond. So how much are those running for at the moment? Let's see. Hey, pretty common. 215, not too much. But I really wanted it, so it's still a dub.
Is this thing? It has that. Its name is that weird sequence of letters that's like supposed to be pronounced fish or whatever.
That's right. That's the joke.
Fish of the deep beyond.
Yeah. Here, I forgot to make this bigger for everybody. There it is. In all its glory. So I'll go ahead. This is a synchro monster. You can tell because it's got a white border. And so the way that you do that is, the way you synchro summon is you have a card on the field, as it says, a fish tuner. And so let me go ahead and make that a little bit smaller so I can show you. So down here where it's listing what it is basically, so this is a fish, a synchro monster, and it has an effect. Some cards, a healthy amount of cards, but very specific ones by design, will also say tuner there. So tuners are cards that are required to do a synchro summon. You can also have other cards that designate tuners for various other reasons, but the basics are you need those in order to do a synchro summon, and then whatever else it lists as the required material. So this is 3+ non-tuner monsters. So you need a bunch of cards in order to summon this thing, which may or may not be a problem. It seems as though this archetype, the fish archetype or goatee, depending on how annoying you want to be that day, probably is going to be a thing that prioritizes, you know, spamming a bunch of stuff. So you should be able to get that out probably pretty easy, and then have whatever fun you want with it. So that's great. We got a good card.
Goatee of the deep beyond, fish of the deep beyond.
And here is a sprite. Here's our first sprite card. Not all of them are crazy valuable. So I've got I think 2 playsets of Sprite Red now. But that's what the Sprite archetype looks like there. It's a Thunder, yeah, it's mostly Thunder typing because that's a really rare one, so they were trying to limit how good it was, and it didn't work. When they give cards like rare typings like that, that's what they're usually trying to do, is make sure that it doesn't interact with a ton of other stuff that would make it strong. And they can really just focus on making it its own microcosm, you know?
Right.
Tier Elements, Celiac? Yeah, Celiac. So Tier Elements is the other meta threat that comes out of this set here. I don't know much about them. They're just supposed to be real good. Got a Morphtronic Converter, that's legacy support, and Sprite Pixies, another common Sprite card, so that's good. That's cool. Whoop.
Good.
And I dropped it. Alright, I'm going to try and pick up the pace here a little bit, but please interrupt me if you have any questions, if there's anything you think that I could talk about that would be interesting or pertinent to the game. Because I am having a lot of fun, but we've been live for half an hour, so I don't want to bore everybody to tears.
We love the sprites.
Okay, we've got Vivid Tail. We've got Battle Guard Cadet. VLAN Hydra. Got another one of those. We have a Libromancer Realized. Libromancer, I've been putting together some of the cards for those, but I don't know exactly what they do or anything. I haven't had much of a chance to try it out or anything, which should really, kind of allows me to go into, I'm not going to just, like, name every card. You can check them out. I'll go through them. It should tell you something that I don't know how they play or what they do exactly, because it's really hard to find good information about, like, how to play decks or what the archetypes are supposed to do and that kind of thing. For the same reason mentioned earlier, people don't want to hand over their little strategy because they think they're very special and have the specialist brains, and they figured out this strategy that nobody else possibly could have. It's always bullshit. Let's get this on camera. Get the tear. Yeah. Really get the. Let's get some ASMR in there.
Ooh. Oh.
Alright, let's see what we got. Scanning. Another sous ship. One of these. One of those. Jeez. And Scareclaw Straddle. I am trying to put together a Scareclaw deck, so that's cool. I will take it. And we'll go ahead. I didn't look up the cost of the previous one because I know that it's worthless. So let's check on Scareclaw Straddle. $0.04. Also worthless.
Good. Good.
So here's a Therion card. I have a ton of these. I need the good Therion cards. What do we have?
Alright, beastly, nice.
Endless Engine. Our gyro system. This is another good Therion card. I don't think I actually had one of these, so that's kind of pog-ish. It's poggy. A little bit of pog stuff going on with that. Let's see how much it's worth. Endless Engine.
Augerly.
Right. Hey, 147. That's not nothing. Got a lot of cute stuff in this one. As you can see, rabbit wearing a dress, picking flowers. I think I really have a responsibility to everyone to bring that one up because it's very cute.
Good, good.
Myrnasil. How's everybody feeling about the stream? Is this boring as hell, or what's going on? What's everybody thinking about?
I don't know, but I'm gonna have a fish and chips.
Dude, that rocks. Nice.
There we go.
There, very cute artwork. So that's up. I actually plan on getting a tattoo of a particular Yu-Gi-Oh card that I'll go ahead and pull out at some point. That is also a rabbit. And there's a stupid story about why. We've got digit jamming. We've got life extreme. We've got whatever that is, another Vernisylph. And what is this? Exa the Flame Buddy. Eka the Flame Buddy. So it's a buddy on fire. I'll leave that to be seen.
Flame Buddy.
And 7 cents. Very epic.
Nice.
Okay. And we will go through the rest. We've got Tearlaments. Merly, sorry, I'm trying to read these upside down. Oh, good. Melfi Penny. So I actually have a Melfi deck sitting over there on the table. And I have been waiting. Melfi was introduced with Dimension Force, and because Konami and Yu-Gi-Oh! In particular hate their American audience, they will split up sets that all come in one over there into like 2 or 3 here. And so I had to wait to get the rest of my Melfi deck in this set. And so yeah, very happy to see this stuff. It actually makes Melfi like a viable deck instead of a really bricky thing. Like, you can get a really killer hand and maybe win, but if you get a bad hand, you're just dead, super dead, and it's easy to. Let's see. Nemesis.
Got him.
Rika Princess. And that's that. This one, let's see. Okay, that's not bad. Mad Mauler. The Taper again. Crazy Taper. Protengu. Therion Bull. And look at this. Look at this cute card. Right there. Libromancer something. Libromancer Mystic Girl. So she's a girl and she's mystic. Let me see if I can get some more light here, if that helps. Is that better?
Let me see when I catch up. I don't know.
Let me know in the chat if that's better. I thought it would be too much glare.
Seems like there's... I mean, okay, yeah. There's a bit more glare. It doesn't really help the focus, I think.
That. Well, I'll bring it up over on the page either way. $0.21. I'm a rich man.
Wahoo! Wahoo! Hey, another one. Another secret rare. This one's actually been a little sparse. Let's see how much this one's worth. This is Primeval Planet Pearl Rhino. So this is for Tearlaments, Visa Starfrost, and I think some other stuff too. It is a field spell card. It's very pretty. Let's see how much it's worth. Whoa! Holy fucking shit! What? Yeah.
Well...
What do we got?
That is 65.95.
Aw, yes. Primeval Planet Colorino.
Yeah, that's a fucking... That is a Poggers moment. Yes, it is. That is good. That is awesome. Holy fucking shit.
Jackpot.
Not...
Ding, 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 ding.
Not quite, but it's...
Not quite.
Yeah, it's up
Yeah,
there.
it's good. It's good.
Yes, it is a whole nother booster box, you're right. That's... yeah, they cost this much. They're 60 to 70.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wow. Wowee. Alright, I gotta go get a sleeve. I need a sleeve for that. I'm low on these because I use them for my Abyss Actor deck, but I got one of my, here, oh, I need to minimize this. Okay. I've got my King Slime sleeves. So we've got some warrior who's about to be devoured by the King Slime. There's no way he's going to be triumphant. He's getting devoured. Alright, so that was awesome. That was totally unexpected. I had no idea that card was worth that kind of money or anything like that. That's just beautiful. And I will be going back to sell it immediately. Alright. So we've got stuff and stuff. And stuff, and stuff, and let's see. A Motor Frenzy. Anybody like a Motor Frenzy? Let's go see how much it's worth. $1. 1 penny. Alright.
Very good, very good.
Which one did I just open? It's time for another one of these. What the hell is this? Oh, this is Favorite Contact. This is, if any of you guys remember the GX era and Elemental Heroes, those are still full-scale relevant. They have given them good support throughout the entirety of the game since GX. There it is. There's the angle. So if you're a Destiny hero guy from 2009, or a girl, or if you, were ever into any of that, they're still supporting it. You can still do Destiny Hero Malicious decks and an Elemental Hero Neos deck or whatever. They've got all that for you. And I'm going to go through these pretty quick. Oh, thank God. Yes, it finally happened, folks.
Oh.
Folks.
What is it?
I'm not going to reveal how much money I've spent trying to get just one of these. Just one. At the very beginning, I said, today, there's one thing I'm looking for, and folks, that was it. It's not the Starlight Rare version. I really wanted that. But The Starlight Rare version's worth $200-300.
Starlight Rare.
Come on, just show me the card. Yeah, there it is, $189 for the Starlight Rare version. But right here. So yesterday it was $60. Now it's all the way down to $37. I don't care. I'm just so happy to get this thing finally. And I'm still not going to pay $37 for a single card. I might trade, I guess, but still.
Three-on King Regulus.
Finally.
Why does it have quotation marks? Does that mean something?
No.
Just Three-on King Regulus.
Just stylistics. That's his nickname.
Three-on.
He's a robot with a nickname. Yeah, when these first came out 3 months ago, they ran for 120 apiece. And the Starlight Rares were 500. And now they've come down to 37 because nobody's playing Therion anymore, they're playing Sprites. So, people are trying to get rid of their Therion stuff, and I will take it.
Good.
So that's another one. I'm gonna have to go grab a sleeve. That's the dub I needed. I got an expensive card, and I got another fairly expensive card, but it's the one that I've wanted. So
the one you wanted to have, like actually have.
Yeah. So like today's a huge success, and I'm extremely pleased, even if nothing is in the rest of these.
Yeah, this is huge. This is enormous. This is fat.
And for this one, I pulled one of Kiki's waifu sleeves. We've got IP Masquerena there. She's a very, very good card. I have a couple of copies. And just definition of like a waifu tax situation. Like, the cards are expensive, but they're also good, and then like Konami loves them. Konami loves using her rather as a like mascot a bunch, so we got the sleeves.
Great.
And yeah, I mean, who cares about the rest of these? I've got 1 million copies. You've never seen them, but you don't care what they do. Not in any bad way. So I'm just happy. I'm just so happy. Okay. Crawler Soma, Vernisylph and the Flower Buds, Gadget Gamer, Scar of the Vindred, E.N. Wave. Let's look at this. Can't tell what's going on there, really. It's actually pretty hard to tell what's going on even if you look at the card up close, so let's see if I can bring that up and maybe make it a little bit more clear.
What is going on there?
And it's 30 whole cents. Wow. So there's the art for you. Who's saying hey? Who's that? Hello. What's going on?
Hello.
How are you? How are you doing?
Hello, Boo Nose.
I'm so good today. I got a card I didn't know I wanted and the card that I've been trying to get desperately. So if you're wondering how the stream's going, really well. What did I just open? Oh, okay. Time for another Difo pack. And what do we get? Oh, hey! I haven't seen this. I thought I had most of this stuff. Let me get a good... he's the Ghost Stopper. He's the Ghostbuster. We pulled a Ghostbuster.
Oh man.
What's his name? Chowside, the Ghost Stopper.
Outside, the Ghost Stopper. Chow Sai. The
And
Ghost Stalker.
that is a whole penny.
Beautiful.
They could charge less for them, they would. And if you can go ahead and talk for just a second, right about now is when Kiki was supposed to show up and open one.
Oh. That's good, that's good. Let's see. I'm just going to pull up the list of, let's see, Power of the Elements things. I'm just going to read the names of cards here. There's Goatee of the Deep Beyond, which we also know as Fish of the Deep Beyond, alternatively. Elemental Hero, Spirit of Neos. Crosskeeper. Sprite Blue. Sprite Jet. Sprite Pixies. Sprite Red. Sprite Carrot. We got one of those, right? Therion Empress Alasia. Therion Irregular. Ice Jade Creation Ajuracassis. Albaz the Ashen. Oh god. Tearlaments Merly. Tearlaments Havness. Tearlaments Shiren. Tearlaments Rhinoheart. Vernisylph of the Flourishing Hills. We got one of the Vernisylphs. What does that mean? They're like a spring fairy, basically. Vernal Sylph. I don't know. Vernisylph of the Awakening Forests. Vernisylph of the Flowering Fields. Vernisylph of the Thawing Mountains. Gemnite Quartz. Brilliant Rose. Melfi Wally. Melfi Penny. Right, that was the one we got there. That tuner. Scar of the Vendread. Exo-Sister Martha. Gunkan Suship Shari Red.
Okay, we're here.
Gunkan Suship Shari Red. Yep.
And she's about to come over here and open a couple packs.
Oh, should I?
Come on. You're only going to see your hands.
Oh, okay.
So you got to do it kind of backwards.
Do I want Power of the Elements or do I want Dimension Force? You got it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Which one am I getting? Power of the Elements?
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. Also, this card's worth $70.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. We gonna open
Say hello
this.
to everybody.
Hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Urodov.
You're opening a Power of the Elements pack?
I am. Alright,
Make
let's
sure
look.
that it can be seen, yeah.
It's like Scar of the Vendread. Crosskeeper. I can't read that from here, bruh. Something, it's a dude with octopus tentacles. Japan, got it.
Good.
The most distant, deepest depths. That's very dramatic. That's like trying to hit your word count in your essay. But I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
Tearlaments, Rhinoheart. I believe we already had this one. Pit Knight, Early. Melfi Wally. I'm gonna have to read this one. Because I play a Melfi deck. Enoch, Sentry of the Fish. Overfusion. That's it. Let me read Melfi Wally. I don't think I've read that one yet. Maybe I have. I don't know. It's so cute, though. It's a Earth...
What's going on with Melfi Wally?
Earth Beast, level 2. 0 attack, 400 defense. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during the damage step, or if an opponent's monster targets this card for an attack, you can return this card to the hand. Then you can special summon 2 Melfi monsters from your deck with different names from each other, except Melfi Wally. During your end phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each effect of Melfi Wally once per turn. I'm definitely putting this in my deck, and I'm going to wreck his shit.
Nice.
What'd you get for food, babe?
Sandwich.
Sandwich? We stand a good sandwich in this house.
Open another one.
Open another one? Okay, I've got time for one more, I believe. I can't believe we got the Regulus. Hold on. I'm going to do the opening of the package off camera, just because, like, I can't quite reach that far. But I'll show you all the cards, obviously. Alright, let's see what we got here. Parasomnia Pillow. It is so cute. Therion Duke Yol. Warrock Medium. Devouring, oopsie, Sarcophagus. Therion Cross. Yamatako Orochi. Oh, it's adorable! Symphonic Warrior. No, I know it doesn't say rock ass, but that's what it... Rocks with 2 Ks. That's what I'm looking at. Supreme Sea Mare. Materiactor Annulus. Cool story, bro. Hello, Beebs. Up. Cat on the stream. Cat on the stream! She's so cute. That's my favorite cat. Don't tell the other 2. They don't need to know that they're not as loved. Just kidding. I love all my cats equally. I'll deny what I said in court, even though it's literally on video. Eeves! Come here, baby! Come here!
Yamatako Orochi. That one was definitely Japanese wordplay.
I'm sure it was. Let me read. I'm going to read it. It's a water sea serpent tuner effect, level 1, 0 attack, 800 defense. This card on the field can be treated as a level 8 monster when used for a synchro summon. A synchro monster that used this card as material gains this effect based on its original level. 8 or lower, gains 800 attack and defense. 9 or higher. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Ooh, that's badass. It's like a little mustached octopus, like a Dumbo octopus, with like little unicorn tentacles.
So based on its name, what I'm getting is a combination of like a mythical, like 8-headed snake, like, you know, super spirit, right? Like high spirit.
Yeah.
Fused with an octopus.
That's adorable. I love it. I love it.
Like
I'm in love with
a many-headed snake spirit fused with an octopus.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. Unfortunately, which sucks. I don't wanna. All right, but I really do have to go. It was nice seeing everyone.
Good night.
I'll be back at 3 a.m.
It's great to see you. Thank you for doing the guest spot.
Not a problem.
All
Anytime
right.
you want to open some cards, I'm here to open some goddamn cards.
let's go ahead and get the rest of these open. We've been going over an hour. And I just want to see if there's anything sweet in the last few.
Let me know.
Is there anything super cool?
Keep me posted.
We've got
Alright, bye.
Vendread Scavenger. That is a really cool looking card. I'll pull that up real fast. Cool. So you can't buy that right now. That's strange. I guess it's too new. Nobody's put one of these out yet. So value is
Unknown.
Series of question marks. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Let's get straight to it. Another Libromancer prevented. Nothing going on with that. Another EN wave. Nothing going on with that. Heroic Envoy. It's a fun looking card. Sorry about the resolution. I don't know how to get it to be sharper. I'm going to get a new camera soon. And then when I do stuff like this in the future, it'll be a lot nicer. And I'll have 2 angles and all that.
Oh, wow.
Alright, we got a Gym Knight Lady Rose Diamond. Oof. Really hard to tell what's going on with that one. I'll pull that up. $0.05. Alright. I'm going to set the box to the side and really just go in on these last 4 here.
Hell yeah.
Dynamorphia Rexterm. So that looks like it might be worth something there. Stop! Oh my fucking god. Okay. Hey, 220. Oh, there's something just wrong with this website. That's fun. Keeps just telling me after already showing me that they have it that they don't have it.
Interesting.
Scatter Fusion. During your main phase, if your opponent controls a monster, you can fusion some... Oh my god, I know what this is. So, there's a fusion card that got banned during a time I wasn't playing, when Gym Knights were going crazy. And, so I think that they literally just released a card that does kind of the same thing, but without the most broken parts of it. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So this is old archetype support to maybe make it viable again in some way, but not just like dominant. That makes any sense?
Did you say Gym Knights, or was that a little bit of Texas coming out there?
Gym Knights.
Gym Knights?
Yeah.
How's that spelled?
GYM.
Okay, okay. That's a weird name for a thing.
They're made of gems. They're knights.
GYM. They're made of gems?
Gem. I spelled it wrong because I'm paying attention to like 5 things. GEM. Gem.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. And hey, look at that. Just like I promised. Elemental Hero Neos. Spirit of Neos, technically. But
Spirit of Neos.
yeah, it still counts as Neos, so.
It counts.
On the field.
Right, so if, like for anything that like asks that question. Yeah.
So like if it's a card, like he has a bunch of cards for him, and so yeah, wanted to make sure that it works on him too, the other him, special version of him. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And so that was the conclusion of the first Stone Magnet and Urodov card pack opening stream. I got at least $100 worth of value, plus some ticky-tack stuff.
That's crazy though. The Elemental Heroes are still going.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Elemental Heroes was like the first time I heard the word archetype or something. It was like Elemental Heroes or something.
I'd say Gravekeepers were probably the first real one. But yeah, that's definitely. So here it is. One card that I've been just fucking dying to get. Of course, now I need 2 more of them. But regardless, huge dub. And then I'm selling this thing before it goes down in value. Like
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to the card shop as soon as possible and trading this for two more of these. In fact, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. What a time. What a cool thing. Thank you, Cable 2, for letting me on to do this. I had fun. Urodov, I hope it wasn't too boring. Audience, I hope it wasn't too different. And, yeah, you got anything to say before I go ahead and close it off?
Nah, this was big.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be back on. Alright, thank you, everybody. Good night.
Good night.